Welcome back to Castlevania the Night, Symphony of the Darkness, or whatever the hell this thing's called. Last time we did Grand Fan Faloo Faloony Noony Noony Noony. Now we're gonna do some other stuff while we're here. Ow! Urgh. Look, you bastard. You too. I could be a bitch too. Boom, 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 boom. Let me check something here. 3 onyxes, 3 zircons, secret boots, which again make Alucard taller. Just a little bit. Enough that it's noticeable. What do you think of that? Excuse me. So we're gonna head back to the other side through here. We will instead go up. And we will instead go right. See what there is to see. My holy water will be just fine, thanks. Yeah, you want to get these out of your way. Ow. Excuse me. So we're gonna go this way. Oh shit. Yep, Echo of Bat, which allows you to see which way to go here. You want to carefully move your way through here. When you reach this switch, lights come on. Okay, we're coming through here because we want to get something that we're going to need. I mean, it is absolutely imperative that we get this. We can't finish the game until we do. Cross shurikens. Karma coins. Where's skeleton? Get out of my goddamn way, stuff. Spike breaker armor. That's what we came here for. When you have this equipped, you break spikes. And it just so turns out that it has higher defense than what I had before, so I'm going to be picking it up I'm putting it on. Oh, and by the by, we're more or less done here, so what do you say we get out of here? Give me my library card. I do have one, I know I do. Bye! Okay, well, I can put my shield back on. Herald shield, there we go.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Sell
Thank
gem.
you.
Sell gem again.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
Oh, man, how does this work? I forget.
Thank you.
Sell them all except for one.
Thank you.
And you equip the one that you have left. And try to sell it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm interested in this.
And that tells you that you have E5. And you just, you know, buy them all. That's a lot of money.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
Well, I don't need that.
I'm interested in this.
Equip Zircon. Sell it.
Thank you.
I'm interested in
Do
this.
this again. Wash, rinse, and repeat. I screwed it up with the Onyx. Basically what's happening here, and we're probably going to have to do this a number of times, is that you use the Sword Brothers move, and then while it's happening, you talk to the librarian, and it allows you to
Thank you.
it allows you to do something that you shouldn't be able to do. It allows you to access the menu, which is something you should not be able to do. So basically what you do is you sell it down to your last one, okay, and equip your last one, and then sell it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Exit back out,
I'm
go
interested
back
in
in, and
this.
you find that your number is up to 255. Because it basically took your total number of zircons down to 0. And, yeah. So I'm going to try this with the turquoise and the aquamarines. See, that helps. So you got to get some money out of these.
Thank.
Okay, let's take that off there. Okay, let's equip the turquoise. That's the most viable one I've got.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
There we go. Because I need to get up to 500 grand. And in doing so, I will give myself the game breaker to end all game breakers in this game, which is the Duplicator. And that in and of itself is, you know, the one thing that, you know, if you have a chance to give that to yourself, you can only do it after you finish the game, that is.
I'm interested in this.
After you finish the game, you can buy the Duplicator.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
The Duplicator allows for infinite item usage. Sorry, I'm a little distracted at the moment. It allows for infinite item usage. I pointed this out in a previous episode, I'm sure. The single-use items tend to be considerably more powerful than your actual weapons. So, if you had the ability to infinitely use a single-use item, like say a projectile, you know, you'd be set. You wouldn't even need to worry about anything.
I'm interested in this.
So I've got the money that I need to buy the Duplicator, so I'm going to buy the Duplicator. Also going to buy this,
Thank you.
and this,
Thank you.
and this,
Thank you.
and we're going to buy a bunch of other shit that we don't even deal with. I have one ring of pails. Let's buy some cloaks. A bunch of other stuff that we never bother with. Diamond breastplate.
Thank you.
That's cool. I typically buy the stuff that's gonna be helping me out a lot. Damascus sword. That's more powerful. Let's get that. You can never have too many of these. Meal tickets. I make sure that I have some cross shurikens. I make sure I have some buffalo stars. I make sure I have some flame stars. At least one of each. With this Duplicator, you know, you're going to be set. Okay. We don't need anything else here, so let's go. Alright, how does this work is, now we're going to play around with the Duplicator. Okay, as you can see, your stats take a bump, your constitution, your intelligence, and your luck, and your defense goes down to 0. But that's okay, because we have something else in mind. Now, how this works is, you want to equip the Flame Star. See, it's jumping up almost 4-fold, from 37 to 112, okay? In the Herald Shield, we're going to equip a meal ticket in that hand. So basically, with the Duplicator in hand, you can use these as often as you fucking want. And with the circle button, you can have all the food items that you could ever fucking want in your life. See, there are 40 different food items, and a meal ticket will randomly generate one. None of them are more likely than any of the others, but you know, it's just, you know, just do this until you have one that gives you a good amount of HP. The sirloin is one of the best ones. It gives you the ability to, gives you 100 HP back. So typically what happens is, after I have my sirloin, and I'm sure I do by now, somewhere, hopefully, I just gotta find it. So all this food, there's my sirloin. Okay? So basically, every time I take a hit, whoop, there's 100 HP for me, just like that. And now, we're good. Now, there are some enemies who have affinity for fire. This will not work against them. That's okay, with the amount of damage I'm doing. Which is why we have the Buffalo Stars. Not as good as the Flame Star, but it will, you know, do the job quite well. So anyway, now we've got that done. Abusing the money glitch, which I believe I said I was going to do. Get yourself a Duplicator. The Duplicator is pretty much going to break this game, which is what I was hoping on anyway, because it makes it a little faster, so we'll be able to go through the rest of the game pretty quickly. there's one more thing we've got to get before we can deal with Richter. Actually, two more things we got to get. One allows me to get the other. Let's see here. I've got to go to. I've got to go north. Up, anyway. Baby. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, man. So we're going to cycle through these. Yeah, that'll probably be good enough. Because as you can see, up there in the upper left, there's a hallway that I didn't get to yet, and I have to go there now. You need the spike breaker armor and the Jewel of Open in order to get through there. But there's something in there that you must have. Well, you don't have to have it, but it's a goddamn secret, otherwise you're not going to be able to get through the game. And then somebody's Skyping me. It's always when I'm busy. Always when I'm recording. I probably want to do more Final Fantasy VIII. Why, I would, man, if I wasn't recording. We'll get into it later. I'm sure. Okay, so we gotta go. That's pretty much a straight shot. These damn things out of the way. Yeah, you're gonna take a lot more damage with the Duplicator equipped. But you'll also be dishing out a lot more damage, and you'll also be able to heal yourself instantly. So as long as you don't get too carried away, you should be fine. Yeah, the Duplicator is something I pretty much always do. I also find the Ring of Varda if I can. One ring to rule them all, blah blah blah. Which gives you a huge status bump if you pick one of those up. I guess you can have two of them. Chrysogrim, which is a sword that I believe you strike 4 times every time you swing the thing. So now here we are. This is why we need the Spike Breaker armor. Ta-da! Yeah, you could mist your way through the whole thing up to this point, coming up here. But if you don't have the Jewel of Open, you're not going to be able to open that door. And you also need to have a solid foothold so you can actually open the thing. But anyway, once you get in here, another cutscene.
So, did you find Richter?
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here?
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
There's the silver ring. The silver ring and the gold ring are not really required. I mean, granted, you don't have to have these. You know, you could always just go deal with Richter now and kill him. But, you know, there's a little more going on than just, you know, Richter being lord of this castle and all that shite. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, now that I am the super bat, I can get these goggles. Awesome, I guess. I can also come up here because there are lots of things to get. Nothing of really any import, but you know, us. Check some of this stuff out. Look, there's a boomerang. That's a single-use item. Look, there's TNT. That's a single-use item. Look, there's an Ankh of Life. That's a single-use item. Look, that's a shuriken. That's a single-use item. Look, that's a magic missile. That's a single-use item. Look, that's a mystic pendant. I don't even know what the hell that is. These assholes want to deal with me, so fuck them. Alright, we want to go... Well, we want to save first. And we want to stop this video before it gets away from me again. And then we're going to pick this up next time. So, yeah. And shit.